Hello, everyone. uh, Good morning, or actually good evening for all of you. For me, it's morning. It's good to see a lot of faces I have met before. Welcome, and I'm very glad that and very honored that I get to be here to share this wisdom with you all. As for today, they asked me to share with you about how to apply meditation in your daily life. This is something that's very important. Yes, we practice meditation, but how do we use it in our daily life? But I guess before we go into that, I should also share with you who am I? So, a little intro to myself. I'm Venerable Klint. They call Lone P Klint or just LP Klint. Uh, just some of the names and titles that I use. And my story starts when I was 10 years old. I got to practice meditation and learn Buddhism. And little by little, I went from trainee to trainer. And eventually, I became a monk. And I got to start teaching and sharing this wisdom to other kids and other youth as well. So I did ordination programs like for the youth. I did some girl programs so that they had something to practice, as well as a Sunday school back when I was in New Jersey. And I always get invited to youth camps where I get to teach and share wisdom to other young adults who are coming up. And the main thing we always teach them is one, communication, teamwork, and of course, meditation. As we need all these things in order for us to continue to get better and better and to learn and grow. So, not only that, I also teach the adults. I have a meditation class. This was back in New Jersey. I still do this to this day. Back in New Jersey, moved to Chicago, and now I'm in Canada. And every once in a while, they get an opportunity to give a speech. This was a speech at for Memorial Day here in the U.S. Giving a blessing where normally it would be a priest, but they're like, "Hey, let's do a Buddhist monk." So I get the opportunity to do a lot of different things, and this is back in New Jersey, working with the Buddhist Council in New York. So uh, different things that we did back then, and of course, this one should look familiar. This was back in the summit for our, uh, as you can see, myself and Root right there, and a lot of other monks, a lot of our other friends in there. As we always come together because we know that world peace through inner peace, that is our goal, our motto, what we plan to do. So, now that you know a little bit about me, back to what we're going to talk about. So, how do we apply meditation in daily life? Well, our master, Longpo Tamashiyo, he gives us 10 homeworks. He says, do these 10 things, okay? This is my master, Longpo Tamashiyo. He looks very young, right? So, yes, there's 10 different things. So let's look at each of them one at a time. So, starting with the first one, okay? Wake up and center. You're like, this is summarized, okay? Because when you wake up, okay, maybe not like this, okay? That's too much, too strong. It should be more relaxed, like we wake up, be at ease, like this little baby here. The thing is, we have to allow ourselves to center when we wake up. After we had that good rest, we wake up, calm your mind. It's a good way to start your day, okay? So when you wake up, center. That's the first homework. From there, then we start to realize how lucky we are that we are still alive. Because every day, no one knows what's going to happen the next day. We're only here today, and we do our best. So when you wake up, I'm so lucky I'm alive today. Another opportunity to see a beautiful day, to get to enjoy and do goodness for myself and others, right? From there, the third one is, excuse me, throughout the day, allow yourself to be connected to your center, okay? What does this mean? It's that whatever we're doing, try to keep our peace with us the whole time, all right? Just like this character here, Uguay. He's a very peaceful master, right? And he's just, keeping my peace throughout the day. There are many ways to do it. Like our master would tell us to keep our mind with our center, like visualizing your object, For Buddhists, we think of the Buddha. You can do whatever works for you. The important thing is keep yourself centered and at peace as best you can. Okay? Remember, we're human beings. We're not perfect. But we do our best, the best we can, little by little. And, excuse me. And on to the fourth one. Every hour, take 1 minute to center yourself. So you don't have to have a clock and every hour go ding, ding, ding. You don't have to do that. You could if you want. But the important thing is, every time you remember, take a minute to center yourself. It could be at work, while you're driving, while you're doing homework, doing other things. Absolutely any time. The whole point is reminding yourself, try to do it at least once every hour to remind yourself to center. The reason for this is because if you center more often, when it's time to meditate, it actually makes it easier to go in deeper. Instead of taking so much time to try to calm down, you're already slowly keeping yourself calm. That way when you meditate, very easy. Okay? So that's the fourth one. With the fifth one, this one is about centering yourself, but as you do your daily activities. So whatever you're doing, make sure you center yourself. So whether you're cleaning, you're doing the groceries, whatever it is you're doing, it's really like to remind yourself to have fun and enjoy yourself. Yes, centering is to be aware, but also remember that centering is not just awareness. Many people think only sati. Sati is awareness. It needs to be sati and sabai, the relaxation and awareness, not just awareness. That way, as you practice, you can enjoy life. You can be content, not just super focused. Okay? From there, going on to the next thing, my mouth is dry. You have to create a good environment by smiling. Now, how can we do it? Easy. Smile. Make some time to really smile. And the smile is first for yourself. I've had a monk friend ask me, "Hey, Longpi, how is it you can smile all the time?" And it was one of my monk friends who he doesn't smile much, to the point where some people ask him, "Longpi, are you okay?" They're wondering if he's okay. And he's actually very peaceful. He meditates very well, but he doesn't show it on his face much. So I told him to, okay, then this is how we do it. Let's go to the mirror. We went to the restroom and looked at the mirror. I said, here, now smile to yourself. And it's like, why? This is how you practice. Smiling to yourself is 2 wonderful benefits. So when you wake up, you look in the mirror, you smile. Number 1, the first person you see is smiling back at you. Okay? And then number 2, you get to practice and see how much smile is enough. You don't want to be too crazy, right? It should be comfortable, smile. And this is a great way to help create a good environment, starting with yourself. Okay? From there, we go on to the 7th homework. This is look for the goodness in others. Okay, this one's important. In Thai, we call this japdi. It means to touch upon something good. So what we're doing is look for the goodness, okay? Take some time to look for it in yourself and others. So as human beings, it's very easy to look for what's not good. Sadly, our human nature, we see negative faster. So we need to take a moment to not just look at negative, but also see what is the good thing there. When you take some time to look for the goodness, you actually bring that goodness to yourself. And also, it starts to make you a lot more content and happy, giving your mind at ease, seeing that, when you see the goodness in others, you strive to be better. You start to try to be that way also. Not just, everything is horrible. Everything's bad. This person's bad. This person's bad. Yes, we're going to see the negative because we're all human. No one's perfect, including ourselves. So, look for the good, right? Look for the good in others. This one's important. From there, the 8th one, keep a meditation journal. This is good for our meditation experience because when we start to write it down, we write down the good things that happen, like the good experiences. I feel so light, feel bright. Yeah, write that down. Even the experiences that are not so great. No, my back hurt. This is not so good. why we do this is so we can see what works for us, what doesn't work for us. It's how we can continue to get better and better, to be able to adjust. As when we practice meditation, adjustment is normal. It's not, it has to be that way and only that way. If you feel that way, it ends up blocking yourself. You're not able to grow. Just like a plant. If you put a plant or a tree into a pot, at first it grows and it's small, right? But if you keep it in that pot, do you know what happens to the pot? As the tree grows, the pot breaks because the tree needs more space. So allow yourself to adjust, change the pot, become bigger and bigger until eventually you can plant your tree in the ground and allow it to grow and grow. So have that journal. It's a great way to help you see how you're doing and even go back and see what can you do to make it better, or remind yourself, because many times you already have tips and tricks for yourself, but you just don't remember. So for the ninth homework, before we sleep, think of all the goodness you have done that day. All right? You know, think of, oh, what did I do? I helped this person. I got to do this. I got to, even as simple as cleaning your home, washing the dishes, taking out the trash. It can be the little things also. Take a moment to go, I got to do this thing. I got to do that thing. For example, let's say you're driving and you let someone pass you. Oh, that's a good thing you did. Or you happen to see someone that needed help and you help open the door for them, something like that. It doesn't have to be like a giant donation or something like that. If it is, wonderful. Rejoice in your merits. But not everyone can do that. So every little thing, every act of kindness, be proud of it. Be glad that you were able to do it. This helps our mind feel joyous, adds to our peace. So when we meditate, much easier. And for the 10th homework, before going to bed, you can probably guess it, center yourself. Make sure that we take some time to meditate before going to bed. And as we practice this way, you'll continue to be in practice. And also, in my opinion, the best time to meditate is before going to bed, because there's nothing else you're going to do. You're definitely going to continue on and just be able to meditate and enjoy. So these are the 10 homeworks. They're just nice and simple, trying to help you guys understand and not overwhelm you with the information. But I'd like to share with you, even though my master tells us there's 10 homeworks, I'd like to help you simplify it to simply 2 little things. Whatever you're doing, have relaxation and awareness. This is actually how I teach. It's a way to help you keep your balance. Because if you look at it, if you have relaxation and awareness in everything you do, you will be able to do all 10 homeworks without actually trying to do the 10. Because when you have relaxation and awareness, you gain contentment, you gain balance, you gain peace. And when you have that peaceful feeling, you do the rest of the 10 very easily. So this is what I wanted to leave you guys with. Make sure that you have relaxation and awareness in everything you do. So you might be wondering, or at least right now, let me ask you guys if you have any questions or wonders. For this whole little spiel here, you guys can ask me questions if you'd like. You can type it into the chat, or I guess if you're allowed to, you can turn on your mic if you want.
I have a question.
Okay.
Your 10 homeworks can what the ages of the people can do that?
Oh.
Like mostly should be like grown-ups or like teenager, or it's best for the children or whatever you suggest.
Actually, this 10 homework is great for everyone because it's something simple enough that even a small child can do, and at the same time, it's something that we need to work on as adults. So just like brushing our teeth, we teach our kids, at first we help them brush, right? Little by little, they learn to do it themselves. And it's not that we stop doing it when we get older. We keep doing it, right? So it's just like that. The homework is a way to help us center, regain that calm. And if you practice it, I guarantee your meditation will get better and better. It's our master, just so very, very smart and wise. sharing with us these little tips and tricks that we can do every day. And I'm sure many of you have already heard this before, but maybe by summarizing and making it easier to understand. So definitely, little by little. Hello, Sabush. Good to see you. Okay, any other questions or wonders?
We are now open the session for Q&A for everybody. You can unmute yourself now.
Okay, I see a question from Indranil. He says, when one is in a very restless mind, may he concentrate in meditation at all? Okay, yes. So the answer is yes, he can. But what I would recommend is first, uh, before going to meditation, we have something we call the transition period, that period of time that we can adjust. So before you meditate, maybe you, if you like music, play your favorite song. It's a nice way to help you release. Or if you want, maybe you like a book, you can read a book for a little bit. Or even play a little video game. The whole point is just help you kind of release that thing that's holding on, that you're holding on to. And then once you're done, you put it down, relax, gently close your eyes, and continue. As we always need to adjust. It's not always so easy to uh, go right into meditation because remember that whatever we're experiencing or what events are going on in your life, you're definitely going to think about it during meditation. It's automatic. So let's say a loved one just passed away. Of course, you're going to think about them. So instead, while you think of them, I would recommend think of their face and send loving kindness. Allow your mind to just be peaceful and thinking of the goodness. If it's a friend who you're having a problem with, think of the good times. Allow yourself to start to adjust to that. Or maybe it's someone that you don't like. Then send loving kindness as best you can, and then just try to leave them far away. Like you see them and then go, okay, go far, go far, go far. Okay? This is a way to help you because, yes, our mind will always kind of go everywhere, and that's the nature of the mind. When you realize the mind loves to wander, loves to move, it makes it easier to calm down, relax, and not be so hard on yourself. Many times we meditate, we go, why am I doing it wrong? Why is it bad? Uh, you're not being bad. You're not doing anything wrong. We just need to adjust. It's okay. And then continue. So, an example of how to use, what do you call, how to use meditation in every life. Here are just some examples for you first. Like, let's take out the trash. No one likes to take out the trash, right? It smells bad, it's gross. And then at the same time, when you take out the trash, do you realize you need to have relaxation and awareness? Number one, because if you rush too much, what happens? You rip the bag. You add a new mess. Worse than before. But instead, taking your time, okay, being aware of what I'm doing, taking it out. But then you wonder, how do I relax while taking out the trash? The relaxation can be, think of the benefits of you taking out the trash. Oh, now that the trash is out of the house smells cleaner, the house is actually cleaner, I got rid of the bad bacteria that might make my family sick. I'm making everyone healthier by taking out the trash. You see, by looking for these benefits, this is a great way to help you release and relax, having relaxation and the awareness. Another example, let's say you're driving and there's traffic. Whenever we're driving, that's the one thing we don't like, traffic, getting stuck, and we can't go anywhere. Hurry up, get out of the way, right? When in truth, everyone's stuck because everyone's there. So at this moment, remind yourself, relaxation. Remind yourself to relax first. It's okay. I'm stuck in traffic. I can't go anywhere. Then, like for me, I like the mantra. I go sammaraham, sammaraham. So maybe I'm driving or I'm walking somewhere and I'm stuck in traffic. Sammaraham, sammaraham. Just allow myself to relax. Or a lot of cars are more high tech. Or you have your phone. You can play some chanting. It's chanting the chamachak as you're driving. And to continue on. Okay. The whole point is allowing ourselves to realize even in situations that seem not so great, you can make good benefit out of it. To remind yourself, have that relaxation and awareness. The most important thing is reminding yourself to relax, because we tend to be aware. Whatever we're doing, we have awareness. We're focusing on it, or else we're going to mess up. So it's us reminding ourselves it's okay to relax. Here's another example: doing the dishes. One of my friends in Georgia, I told him to practice relaxation and awareness. So he said, okay. He started doing that with doing the dishes. He said he hates washing the dishes. He hates it. But then when he said, okay, I'm gonna try what Lumpy Clint said, I'm gonna relax and pay attention, relax. Before he knew it, now he loves doing the dishes. It's like his second meditation. So he's relaxing, taking his time. But another thing he noticed is he finishes the dishes faster. Not only faster, it's cleaner than it was before. So this is why we do those two things. Having that balance of relaxation and awareness. That is how we can continue to improve to get better and better at whatever you're working on. And keeping our peace as we do it. Okay. All right. Any other questions or wonders today? Yeah, for me, I'm always very happy to answer questions. In fact, whenever I'm online and everything, I let everyone know, this is my QR code. I'm on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitch, even TikTok, and I just do what I can to help everyone whenever they need any help. Some people will send me a message, send me a text, an email. I love it all. It's a way to help you all. And since I'm pretty high tech, I'm glad I get to help you all whenever I'm here. Okay. Oh, okay. Thank you, Indranil. Any other questions or wonders? Yeah. Don't feel shy. Feel free to ask away.